Hey there everyone, Dr. Beth Westy here. I wanted to pop on really quick and talk about feeling really stressed and moody. I did a talk tonight for a friend of mine, her group of ladies. I love doing these. I get so fired up and sometimes a little sweaty when I do them. So just kind of winding down from doing that. But one of the questions that somebody had, which I thought was really relevant, and I wanted to do a whole video kind of dedicated to this and share with everyone else, because I know there's a lot of you that feel like this, feel stuck, feel frustrated, not sure kind of where to navigate next for yourself, is feeling stressed, feeling moody, but also maybe feeling like, gosh, like I'm okay, like, yeah, I'm okay, but why do I feel so stressed, so overwhelmed, so like bulldozed by everything, like everything is bothering me? Why do I feel so sensitive about it? So more irritable, all this stuff. Like, I'm okay. My life is okay. I have a good life, especially compared to others. And first of all, we do this as women where we do the thing where we compare ourselves to others. And a lot of times you're thinking, well, you know, not in a bad way. Well, no, but this is not a great thing for your system if you're thinking, well, yeah, I'm feeling like I have stress. Yeah, I'm feeling overwhelmed, but I shouldn't be that stressed. I shouldn't be, right? You're shaming yourself for the stress that your body's reacting to, and it's stress in the world, right? It's stress it's just a lot for us to handle. Our systems are overwhelmed. Our systems are overloaded, and it's a lot to handle. So when we talk about stressors, traumas, toxins, and thoughts are the three main stressors, and that can be present in the past, currently, or even future. Traumas, toxins, or thoughts can be impacting your system. Super magical thing about the female body. So many magical things, actually. But one of the really fun things is that you can even be thinking about something that happened in the past or is going to happen potentially, maybe, I don't know, in the future. And your physical body will react to it. It will respond. It will set off this cascade of things. It's just like that too, by the way. I'm sure like that. I don't know. I talk with my hands a lot and I get really excited. I'm going to put them down. And your body reacts to it. It just happens. It's like a reflex. It's like a sneeze. You can't stop it from happening. It just happens, right? And there's that stress response. So even if you're thinking, oh, I should be fine, right? I should be fine. I don't feel fine. Why don't I feel fine? What's wrong with me? Nothing. This is a crazy world right now. Nothing is like it was a year ago. Yeah. And it's been like this for a while. And that cumulative stress is also very wearing on our system. Very wearing on our system. So keep that in mind. Okay. The story of my life, yes, right? The weather, totally, right? So this is a real thing. I want to address this specifically because I just did a talk on this and I had a question on this. So I figured it'd be really helpful for everyone. The weather for sure, right? You guys don't know this, but I am wearing 2 pairs of pants right now. And sometimes I even have an electric blanket on my lap. You know this now. I just told you. Shoot. Anyway, so our bodies are going to react to stress, whether or not we want it, whether or not we like it, it's happening, right? It's happening. And when that happens, it's more like we get bulldozed by all this reaction. Are you feeling a stress response right now just hearing this? It's okay, right? If you are and you're like, dang it, make it stop, I want to work on this, I'm going to put a link for the next 12-week challenge right here in the comments for you guys. Get on the wait list. Registration opens on the 26th. You have to be on the wait list to get the registration link, and then start working on a lot of these issues with your body, with your hormones, everything else. So some of this is remnant from the talk that I did. I raised some juicy stuff that I shared with that group specifically. But talking about stress response in your system. So again, it doesn't matter. Don't minimize the stress just because somebody else may have it worse or somebody else this or that. That doesn't mean you're not experiencing it. You still are. So to think like, I'm okay, I shouldn't feel this way, is also a way to like distract your body from really dealing with what it needs to deal with. That makes it harder to identify and move forward with it. So that's the reason I bring it up, is that you gotta face it. Be like, you know what, for whatever reason, I don't understand why, but I'm feeling really overwhelmed. I'm feeling really stressed out, even though I'm okay. Okay. Take some steps to work on it, because having that chronic stress be present in your life, it's going to increase fat storage. This is what happens for the female body. This is, the female body is fantastic at storing fat. It's going to increase fat storage. It's going to decrease muscle tone. So the muscle that you have now will start to deplete if you do not work on this. Again, survival mechanism for the female body. What? Oh my God. Yeah. Lift all the heavy weights you want, all that stuff. But this is what's going to happen. It also contributes to being more moody, right? Irritable. Your system gets nutrient depleted. You use more nutrients. You use more proteins, use more minerals, all this stuff. So your system gets depleted, which means you don't have enough, which means you get moody, right? And then you also get fatigued, just exhausted. It's exhausting because this stress means you're going to burn through that much more nutrient. So you need more. And one of the things I teach, and I have this, I teach this to women I work with in the 12-week challenge. I have info in my books, the Female Fat Solution and the Female Menopause Solution. These are on Amazon. I have info in my books on this, that even when your body's going through different phases of your hormonal cycle, your body's going to react differently to stress at different points too. So keep that in mind. It also does matter if you're feeling really overwhelmed and you're like, gosh, and I'm here, you really need to pay attention to it. Because this is a point where your body's going to be that much more easily depleted and need more nutrient anyway. So if you're really missing the boat on this, it's almost like you're digging yourself a hole, right? It's like everybody else is at the starting line. Everybody else, gun goes off, there they go. And you're on the sidelines, up to your knees in a hole. Can't move forward, right? Can't move forward. Got to get out of that depletion mode and really address with what your body is struggling with. Address the stress response. Get the right nutrients in, right? I talk about eating cooling and warming foods for your hormones and your cycle. That's going to help regulate, because when your stress levels are off, it's also going to throw off your hormones. So make sure you're addressing that. Make sure you're getting enough nutrients in. Add more minerals. Add more electrolytes. That's super easy to do. Get more proteins in. Add an extra protein shake during the day. Super easy to do, right? Because without that, this is what your system is going to go to, right? Every time. Every time. And again, just because you did great last week, great. This is a new week. This means that's one more week longer your system has been under this stress. It might need different tools. It might need different things. And that's okay. By giving your system the different things it needs when it needs it, it becomes so much easier to work with your body. Really get and keep the right results and stop struggling moving forward. And then also just kind of shift your whole mindset on thinking, it's got to be like this, or I shouldn't be having this stress response, or I shouldn't be feeling this stressed. Everybody else has it so much worse. Okay, yeah. That doesn't mean your stress isn't real for your body. It is. It's reacting to it. You're having a response. I just spit. Hopefully you guys didn't see that. That's how passionate I am. I'm spitting a lot when I talk. Okay. Good thing this is video. Yeah. But really work with these things. It will make all the difference in the world. So that's what I got for you guys tonight. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you need any help or guidance. And if you've thought this way about yourself, right? Put it in the comments where you're like, oh, it's not that bad, or I shouldn't really think about that. Put something in the comments. Be like, oh my gosh, yes, I thought that too. Or I always feel like my stress levels, aren't that bad, but I'm reacting a ton to it. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of women that feel that way. You are not alone. You are definitely not alone. Yeah. Let me know if you have any questions. Go in the comments. Get on the waitlist for the next 12-week challenge. My books are on Amazon. My podcast is the Female Health Solution. That's on all places podcast. And then my YouTube channel is Dr. Beth Westy, which you can subscribe to stay updated on all the videos I have coming out. Yes. Hi, Sarah. Yeah, thanks for the reminder to get back on track. Yes, right? Yes. It kind of feels like that sometimes, that you're like kind of coming back around a lot. Like, oh yeah, okay, I feel like I'm herding cats with myself. Like, okay, rein it in, rein it in, rein it in. Yes. Because again, that's that constant stressors, that your body's been under for so long. So keep going. Keep going. On the other side of this, your body will be so much happier, right? So much happier that you dealt with some of these things and really addressed it. So, have a great night, everyone. Let me know if you have any questions or need any other assistance. Otherwise, I will see you later.